Our 17.4 prep for this CrossFit open workout. So what we need to do is get the hips and the glutes open and firing correctly to save the low back for the deadlifts and the wall balls, and get the shoulders ready to handle some weight overhead for the overhead push-ups. So what we're going to do first is have to get warm to get those tissues pliable. Rowing is a viable option since we have rowing in the workout, but any means necessary to get the heart rate elevated and get your body temperature up to get those tissues nice and pliable. Once we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to move into a split stance RDL or a deadlift here to start to get the hips to rotate. We're going to use a little bit of some RNT with a band. I'm going to step through with one leg to start. We're going to drive it around top of that hip. Split stance meaning this position here, about 80 to 90% of my weight on this front leg, 10 on this back leg. We're going to take a weight off the left leg, opposite shoulder. Right, what we're going to do is rotate from this hip, a nice good hinge pattern. Let the band take the hip back and then drive with the glute to stand up tall. So drive back, stand up tall. We're going to repeat this on both hips. And then what we're going to do is move into double here to really drive home that deadlifting or that hinging pattern, right? So rotating from the hips, keeping that back nice and neutral, and then driving that glute activation with the band for the RNT. All right. Second move we're going to do is a box squat. All right, so this is going to work on the wall ball positioning, getting us warm for that pattern. So again, we're going to go a little bit wider than normal to bias the hips to kind of save the quads for the movement. So what we're going to do, screw the feet in, knees are going to go out. We're going to reach back for that box, trying to keep the shins vertical. We're not going to relax on the box. We're just going to go touch and come back up. So nice and controlled on the way down. Find that good position and drive on the way up. If you want to add some weight with kettlebell, more than welcome to simulate holding the wall ball, or you can use the medicine balls you're going to use for the actual event to get that nice upright torso, good squat position, and then drive back up. To get ready for the handstand push-ups, what we're going to do is a little bit modified push-up variation here, a little bit of a downward dog variation. So we're going to start in the push-up position. You're going to give me one push-up, and then you're going to drive, push the ground away from you, drive yourself back onto your toes, feel that stretch in the downward dog position, and then back here, down, and press away. So big thing here is pushing the ground away from you to get that serratus to turn on, get some activation in that posterior shoulder, middle trap area. Last piece we're going to do is just a simple overhead carry. So the way you're going to determine the weight for the overhead carry is going to be how much you can press the kettlebell in the bottoms up position. All right, so that means pressing in this position here, pressing up overhead and coming back down. Whatever weight you can do that, the heaviest, that's going to be our weight for the overhead carry, with the wrist straight here over the elbow, bicep close to the ear, reaching tall, keeping this rib cage tucked. We're just going to start to walk back and forth, right? If you want to add a press in between, you can do that as well as you're walking, but we're going to get the shoulder ready to handle some load overhead in kind of an unstable position for those overhead or for those handstand push-ups. So give it a try and good luck.